Recently, I went with my kids to the eye doctor. Optometrist is the word, if I want to sound smart. While in the waiting room, I watched an event unfold. A young child emerged from the examination room, followed by the doctor, and I assumed the child's mother. On the other side of the waiting room sat the child's father and older brother. I'm guessing he was somewhere in his early teens. The older brother, as is typically the case these days, was playing on his phone while waiting his turn with the doctor. The father flipped through a magazine, pretty standard waiting room stuff. As the doctor walked toward the father and son, the mom and daughter headed off into the showroom to pick out new frames. So when the doctor arrived, the father put down his magazine, turned his attention toward the optometrist to get a summary of the appointment. There was nothing to worry about. Everything was fine. A slight increase in prescription was recommended, but nothing out of the ordinary. The father asked a few follow-up questions. His eyes were locked in on the doctor, absorbing as much of the conversation as he could. His son, on the other hand, took a pretty different posture. Throughout the entire interaction, the son continued on his phone, focused on whatever might be drawing the attention of teenage boys these days. He did look up briefly, but I assume only at points in the game that weren't important. For the most part, he was entirely involved with his phone. In my heart, I wanted to nudge him. I wanted to lean over and whisper, "Psst, put down your phone for a second. I know you don't know the doctor, and the conversation taking place doesn't affect you at all, but that's a human being standing right in front of you. And that person, whether you know him or not, is more important than your phone." It was a memorable moment, the words I wanted to say, not because I blamed the child or the father or the doctor. It was a memorable moment because the statement I wanted to whisper wasn't just about the young boy. The statement was about me. It was about all of us, really. When my wife walks into the room, do I stop what I'm doing on my phone? I should, because she is more important than my phone. When my kids walk into the room, do I stop what I'm doing on my phone or the computer? I should, because they're more important than my phone. While spending time with my extended family and loved ones on vacations or holidays, and we're all together in the same room, will I stop what I'm doing on my phone and be present with them? I should. After all, they're more important than my phone. But this extends beyond our closest family and friends. The same courtesy should be extended to every human being. A human being doesn't receive their worth on whether I know them or not. They're valuable, they're important, they're worthy of my attention whether I've ever met them before or not. I think that's what stuck so deep about the events in the waiting room that day. The young man didn't know the doctor, but that doesn't change the fact that he's more important than a game on his phone. When I order my coffee, do I stop everything else I'm doing, put down my phone, look the barista in the eye, and offer a smile? I should, because that person is more important than my phone. So is the bank teller, the gas station attendant, and the Girl Scout sitting outside the grocery store door selling cookies. That person is more important than my phone. The waitress, the cashier, the stock boy, the young child in front of me at McDonald's, the UPS man, the gentleman pumping gas right next to me, the doctor, the attorney, the coworker, even the annoying one. They're all more important than my phone. Certainly there's nothing wrong with phones. I appreciate all the positive changes they brought about into my life. But too often they distract us from the people around us, both friends and strangers. So let's adopt a new approach to life, one that directs value where it belongs. The next time you have opportunity to direct attention toward another human being, keep this reminder in mind. That person is more important than my phone.